name of what is in you or in me. Violence is the form of the demon hidden in all humans. Violence is the form of the demon hidden in all humans. Living with the instinct of violence in a vile world that has become a habit. The name of the rigid is violence. The name of the destruction caused by the instincts of violence among humans. The name of the blind belief that violence has not changed over generations and ages over time. Our histories are the source of violence. Our passions are our passions, and the fires of death are our lifeblood. The name of the darkness that is taught to the next generation by performing animal sacrifices and cloth sacrifices as great celebrations, saying that it is very pleasing to the creators that everyone born on earth should grow up with such instincts of violence. Where is there no violence? There is no violence in anyone. The name of the darkness that is taken to the next generation by performing animal sacrifices and cloth sacrifices as great celebrations, saying that it is very pleasing to the creators that everyone born on earth should grow up with such instincts of violence. Where is there no violence? There is no violence in anyone. The name of the darkness that has taken over every human being. The name of the unbearable feeling of seeing a person is violence. The name of the inability to bear seeing a person is violence. The name of the inability to bear seeing the growth of people is violence. The name of the envy that should be done away with the light in the lives of those who are alive and have lived beautifully and wonderfully. Violence in the name of hatred. Violence is the name of people who live constantly with the desire to torture and kill people and get demonic pleasures. Violence is what makes humanity on this earth peaceful and harmonious, creating unrest and arousing feelings of insecurity. Why does this violence come to a person who came to earth to live for a few days? Why does this violence come to him? Is it necessary to live in peace from the day you are born until you die? To live in peace and not die in peace? To live in peace and not to live in peace? To live away from happiness in yourself? To live away from everyone's happiness? To live with diseases, pains, and unbearable suffering? To lose everything and live? Is it necessary to live in a life of evil spirits? If you laugh and make others laugh and live with pure hearts, what will happen to you, you evil people? What will happen to you when all people die? The violence that arises in us without our knowledge is called violence. Violence if you have money. Violence if you don't have violence. Violence for marriage. Violence for dowry. Violence for marriage. Violence if you bring a lot of dowry. Violence if you fill people's stomachs. Violence if you don't feel. Violence if you live luxuriously. Violence if you don't live. Violence if you are beautiful. Violence if you don't live well. Violence if you don't live. Violence. This is how all the violence from the birth of a human being to death. When will you live happily in life? It's not your fault or my fault. It's because we have been instilled with violence from birth and filled with the poison of humanity. The reason for the cultivation of violence and the cultivation of violence on this earth. Like this violence, there is no greater foolish idea than to change the people who have digested the human race and want them to live with love, peace, tolerance, and humanity. What can you do to an ignorant world that wants to kill the one who feeds them with rice? What can you do with a world that is so much more vile than humans that cannot even spend a moment without violence. What can you do with those who have created the world? Not even because of those who created it, but because of those who have brought light to this beautiful world. Violence, violence, the name of what is in you or in me. Violence is a form of the demon hidden in all people. What is life in a vile world where violence has become a habit? The name of what has been injected into humanity since time immemorial is violence. The one who changes it, the one who can change it, the one who changes it, the one who changes it.